The locket rests against his sternum, cold as a stone pulled from a riverbed at dawn. His thumb finds the scar on his left palm. 3 parallel ridges, white and raised, each ridge worn smooth by 30 years of repetition. He does not remember when he first began tracing it, only that he never stopped. Outside, the bells toll. From below, each chime rises through cracks in the flagstones, deep, resonant, as if the earth itself has learned to speak its grief. The sound does not echo, it accumulates. One tone settles into the next until silence becomes a weight pressed beneath his boots. The king is gone. His body lies curled on the altar's edge, fingers still curved as if gripping air, the same way he gripped the priest's wrist when he whispered, "Witness me, witness," as if mercy had already been granted, and all that remained was to be seen. The priest does not weep. He kneels in preparation. His cassock brushes the stone, threadbare at the cuffs, frayed where his shoulders press against the back of the confessional chair, its upholstery split open like a wound stitched with wax. He reaches for the scrap of altar cloth folded in his right hand, a sliver of cream linen, once used to wrap the king's communion wafer. He unfolds it, refolds, again. The same crease, the same fold, thumb rubbing the same seam until the fabric begins to fray. The scent rises. Myrrh and candle wax. He closes his eyes. And for a moment, just one, he is 7 years old again, crouched beside his mother's bed in their small cottage behind the old chapel. The air smells of rosemary and wet wool. Her breath shudders, thin as spider silk. She murmurs, "Forgive me." He turns toward the nobleman's deathbed. The count's fingers are hot. His pulse thrums beneath the priest's fingertips like a drum in a cathedral hollowed out by time. And so he leaves his mother. He leaves her whispering into silence, her eyes still open, still waiting. He does not return until morning. By then, the candle beside her had burned through his palm, a single drop of molten wax, hot and sudden, pinning skin to flesh. He did not cry out, did not pull away, let it fuse, let it scar. The locket came later, her last possession, pressed into his hand at burial. He never opened it, never dared. Now the hinge is fused, by salt from his tears, by sweat from 30 years of pressing his forehead against confessionals that never answered. Cold stone, always cold. He presses his brow to the altar now, the same chill, the same weight, her cheek, her last breath. The moth alights on his wrist, wings dusted with powdered lapis, the color of her eyes in the locket's fractured glass. It trembles, then stills. His fingers lift, touch the locket again, and beneath it, the hollow where the pulse ought to beat is no longer empty. It hums, a vibration low as a chant, deep as bone, matching the tone of the Latin he speaks every night when sleep fails him. Mater mea, mater mea. Reproof. He opens his eyes. The west window bleeds light, the same beam that has fallen each dusk at 6:17, since the lightning cracked its crucifix 6 years ago. Now, the dust motes within it move, in spirals, tracing arcs of ancient geometry, as if writing scripture only he can read. Beyond the altar, God kneels, in the same cassock, frayed at the cuffs, shoulders bent under a weight no angel could name. His head is bowed, hands folded in surrender. Before him, a single candle burns, wax pooled into the shape of 2 clasped hands. The priest recognizes it. It is his own, the very one he held during his mother's vigil. The wax melted down over years, each drip a silent confession buried beneath layers of sacraments, each wick a thread spun from guilt. And now, it burns still, unmoved by wind, unyielding to time. Each breath the priest draws makes the flame lean toward him. Each exhale sends it swaying back to him. A rhythm older than doctrine, older than sin. The locket trembles on his chest, then groans, a soft metallic sigh. The fused hinge splits, slowly, as if remembering how to open after decades of refusal. Glass cracks, unfurls like a petal turning toward light. Inside, the portrait, faded, faint, but there, her face, eyes closed, lips parted, still whispering, "Forgive me." The priest's thumb slides from his palm to the locket's edge, scar tissue meeting cracked glass, and for the first time in 30 years, the wound opens. With silence, blue light bleeds from beneath his skin, a seam of radiance tracing the ridges of the burn. A conduit now, not a scar. A bridge. He rises, steps forward, only the weight of his footsteps on worn stone. The same path taken by countless penitents before him, all of them looking up to heaven, but he looks past. Through the shattered apostles, whose hands reach for skies they never touched, past the empty chalices holding vinegar wine, past St. Michael's broken sword, its palm bearing the same 3 ridges as his own. He stops before God. The candle flickers once, leans hard against him, as if begging, then stills. No wind, no breath from the priest, only the slow exhale of eternity. His hand lifts. In accusation, palm flat against God's temple, skin to skin. The blue light flares, swelling, spiraling, down his arm, through his cassock, into the stone beneath them both. He speaks, voice low, but precise. As a scalpel, as a vow sealed in blood and salt, I absolve you. A pause, longer than confession, longer than silence, longer than grief. Then, God lifts his head, in recognition, eyes open, deep as the vault beneath the cathedral, older than the first bell to ring without a hand to strike it. He does not speak, does not move, only exhales. The candle between them flares once, then goes out, consumed by silence. The priest's right hand remains pressed against God's forehead. His left still holds the locket, open now, glass cracked wide, her face exposed to the light that no longer needs a window to find it. The scrap of altar cloth, still folded in his right hand, drops, falls slowly, as if it too has learned to breathe. It lands on the stone floor with the weight of a soul set free. And above them, the bells toll one final time. Then silence, full, thick as incense, deep as a wound finally kissed by the hand that made it.